Have you ever written your name on a notebook to show it's yours? That's exactly what a variable is in Python. You're giving a name to something so the computer can remember it. In this video, we are going to break down Python variables, what they are, how they work, and why everything is done the way it is. Even tiny things like quotes, underscores, and more. We will also try something fun and interactive at the end. This is a Curious Coder. Let's begin. So, what is a variable? A variable is like a little labeled box where you can store information. Think of it like this. We have got one box called name which stores the text Alex and another called score which stores the number 0. That label, name or score is a variable. So in Python it looks like this. The equal sign doesn't mean math equal. It means store this value into this variable. You are saying, hey Python, remember that the variable called name has a value Alex inside it. Next, why do we use quotes? Notice the quotes around Alex? That's because Alex is just text. We call it a string. In Python, strings must go inside quotes. Otherwise, Python gets confused. So, the second code here is correct, but the first one is wrong and will crash your program. Why? Because Python thinks Alex without quotes is another variable, not a word. So remember, if it's just plain words, wrap them in quotes. Numbers, no need because we might want to do maths with them later. Now, let's print the name and score. You might be thinking, wait, shouldn't name have quotes here too? Good question, and here's the rule. You use quotes only when you want to print text. You don't use quotes when you want to print a variable's value. So, take a look at these codes. See the difference? One prints a word name and the other prints a value of the variable name. So, if you're telling Python, hey, show me what's inside this box, you use a variable without quotes. Now, what if you want to show both, like name and Alex together? You use a comma inside the print function like this. Python prints both the string name and the value of the variable name. The comma separates them. Same for score. Now it feels like a mini profile. Now, looking at this, you might be wondering, why the underscore in variable names? Python doesn't let you put space in variable names. So instead of writing player name, we write this. And that underscore is just a tiny space replacement. This style is called snake case and is a Python way. Some other languages use player name with a capital N. That's called camel case. But we will stick with underscores for now. Now, your mind must be wondering with this question. Can I name variables anything? Well, the answer is almost anything, but with a few rules. Rule number 1, start with a letter or underscore, not a number. Rule number 2, no spaces, use underscore instead. Rule number 3, don't use special characters. Rule number 4, avoid Python keywords like print, if, for, etc. So, here the example 1 is okay, but the rest will cause errors. Next, let's focus on changing variable values. Let's say your score was 0 and you got 10 more points. This might look confusing at first, like how can score equal score plus 10? But here's what really happens. Python looks at the right side first, which is score plus 10. Let's say score was 0, so it becomes 0 plus 10, which is 10. Then it updates the score with a new value, so now score is 10. There's also a shortcut way to write this. This does the exact same thing. It adds 10 to score and saves the result. You can think of plus equal as a quicker way to say, add this to the current value. Next, it's your turn. Create 3 variables, city, age and hobby. Fill them with your own info, then print something like this. Try it, pause the video if you need and come back when you are done. Here is one way to do it. Try it and let me know. Now, you understand variables, not just how to use them but why they work this way. That's the key to becoming a great coder, not just copying but truly understanding. In the next video, we will learn how Python makes decisions using if statements so your programs can think. Subscribe to the Curious Coder and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.